Chapter 8, Part 3. I really want to get at the truth. How does someone really feel? How does someone really think? How does someone really behave? There might be no better way than just to watch them. I could watch them. I could, instead of those pictures over there, I could have a one-way mirror. I could watch you. That would be cool, right? I've heard at Hansborough and Mattel and Fisher-Price, they have playrooms. They're about this size, they're carpeted and they have bright colors, and they invite kids, 5 to 7 years old, and they come in and the kids, and there's toys everywhere. There's a one-way mirror. We're watching them. Cool, we're watching them. What could be better than actually watching kids play? Then I understand how kids play. The only problem is this room that we've set up is artificial maybe. And we put the 20 toys inside and we invited the 10 kids in. And the kids are practically lining up for toy number 3. They're dying to play with toy number 3. They all want to play. They're taking turns and they're fighting over toy number 3. And Mattel says, toy number 3 is going to be the hot seller this Christmas. The only problem is, it was the really cool, likable kid that first picked it up, and then all of the others just wanted to be like him or her. Maybe. The problem was, toy 3 wasn't really that great. It's just that the other toys were really boring. It was the least boring. It doesn't guarantee success this coming Christmas. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean, right, Kelsey? Yes. You guys know what I mean. Forget about behind a one-way mirror. I could come in and talk to them and play with them and observe them in the natural sort of setting. I can go to a park, maybe. I go to a park and watch the children. Yeah, it sounds bad. Yeah, but you could. You could do on-site. Remember, if you're in sports marketing, if you're something else, you could go to the game and watch people. You can go to the swap meet or the carnival or whatever and watch people. You can go to the grocery store, meet someone at the door and say, I work for this company. You could have your white lab coat on. Say, I'm going to give you 500 valuable coupons, $500 in valuable coupons if I can follow you around and you just talk to me while you shop. The think aloud technique, we call it, right? When you go to buy ketchup, what are you looking for? What size do you want? Why do you want that size? How much are you willing to pay for coffee? Why did you buy that coffee? We could ask all kinds of questions. The problem is, I'm asking a woman, we might have a different answer. I'm asking a man, I have a different answer. Because the man likes me. The woman doesn't like me. Thinks I'm invading her privacy. Or the other way around. The woman likes me. The man thinks, dude, I just want the $500, leave me alone. It is completely possible, right? There's all kinds of biases that could happen. There's all kinds of error that we are introducing when we introduce ourselves into the experiment. Experimenter bias, right? AC Nielsen is watching you watch TV. They're recording the time, they're recording the people and the ages and the genders, and they're trying to figure out who's watching when and what shows you're watching. And whether you're watching American Idol, the #1 rated something, or Dancing with the Stars, or whatever other show, this is a little bit old. And we can also watch people on the internet. Sure, it is really good to watch people, right? I think yesterday, and I should maybe have said it, to watch them, although that we have error and bias, I often get closer to the truth than if I just ask them. Remember, if I ask someone, are you going to quit smoking cigarettes? They say, yeah, I know it's bad for me, I'm going to stop. Everybody knows it's bad for you. I only do it when I go out drinking or something, and I'm totally going to stop. I know it's wrong. But if you watch them, they might not stop. If you check the ashtray or the garbage can every Friday, they might not stop. Right? Asking them and watching them might be two different things. Are you going to recycle? Are you going to vote? Of course I'm going to vote. It's my civic duty. Yeah, but I get up at 6 in the morning, I go to work, and I work all day, and it's, if I live in the western states, the presidential election, it's pretty much decided by the time. I even had to work 2 hours of overtime. I'm really tired. It's 7 o'clock. We kind of already know who the president is. I'm not voting. Right? Observation is different than self-reporting. Here's one more focus group that hopefully makes you laugh, and we'll take one more break, and we'll do... Okay, it's good to laugh. It relates to asking the right questions to the right people. You are trying to get to the truth, right? You, in the future, will be one of these companies, and you will be hiring someone else to do the research for you. You're busy running your company, right? Make sure that they're asking the right questions to the right people. We know what a mystery shopper is and does. Basically, we're shopping restaurants and hotels and things like that, and they're going to have reports, and they're going to make complaints, and they're going to see how you handle the complaints. And oftentimes it's internal, but it could definitely be external, right? Someone who works for Marriott might easily go stay at the Holiday Inn and mystery shop the Holiday Inn and make a report, right? Sometimes we look at the biology and physiology of understanding marketing research. Most of the time we're asking questions, paper and pencil, or the internet. Did you know the internet's really big? Wow. Did you know the internet's really fast? Write that down. That's important. Yes, the internet is big and fast and will help you do marketing research. The wave of the future, or of the last 15 years, right? That I can collect data. The problem is I want to make sure that I get the right people to fill out my surveys. Even if I'm doing the internet and I'm getting 10,000 people, I might not have the right 10,000 people. Okay? There are new marketing metrics, things like share of voice, conversation velocity. I don't read much about that lately. But share of voice, share of mind, share of heart, possibly share of spirit. And so we often think about share of voice, and amongst all the advertisers during the Olympics in the 2 weeks, Visa had the highest share of voice. I think Visa, right? They sponsored the Olympics. Visa, McDonald's, Coca-Cola. You want them to have the highest share of voice because they're the primary sponsor. If you find out that the highest perceived share of voice, or share of voice mathematically, in terms of number of commercials, is Pepsi, Coca-Cola is going to think twice about their sponsorship being worthwhile. Okay? We know what panels are. We know what an independent and dependent variable is. The dependent variable is the end result. I told you I might be measuring the time that it took to do something. I might be measuring the number of puzzles you solved. I might be measuring your overall satisfaction. Those are probably dependent variables. Okay? The condition that you appeared in the experiment, the possibly gender, age, income, and other sorts of differences might be control variables or independent variables. They're not your dependent variable. The dependent variable, the end measurement that depends on, that is influenced by the independent variables. Okay? Data mining. Sort of like the movie Ghostbusters, I like to say. I'm bringing up an old movie. They're make a cool remake out of it soon. When someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes. When someone asks you if you can do data mining, you say yes. Yes, you can. You can understand patterns in the data. You can look at large databases, filter things, cross-tabulate things, and understand and look for patterns in the data. Then you can do data mining. Okay? And with a medium amount of training, you can do data mining. Okay? Imagine yourself mining for silver. You're just whacking away at the mountain and you find some silver. Do you just keep whacking away in a random... No, you try to find the pattern and the vein of silver and where it goes and try to uncover the pattern. Same sort of theoretical ideas in data mining. I think we've already talked about this. Primary data is expensive and time-consuming, but it'll give you a good, specific answer. It's more relevant. End of